6, 7, 8. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Chris and Nico podcast. I am Chris.
I'm Nico.
Yeah, that was take 2. Take 1 went horribly.
Yeah, because he put my name first.
I mean, we could switch it around every so often, but continuity-wise, it messed everything up. So
we go alphabetical order. It's cool.
yeah.
Why'd you have to think? You had to think about that.
Comes before. That was so dumb. What the hell? Anyways, welcome all you guys back to this podcast from the last episode. You guys just saw the last episode 2, and all of you that saw episode 1, welcome to episode 3.
Yeah, thank you all for sticking with us. It's getting better, and we're getting better, and hopefully you're liking it better.
Yeah, we're figuring things out, and we're just getting better.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Progress.
Hey, little progress is progress. That's what I learned. So that means when I'm working out, I'm like, 1, 2, I'm tired. That's enough. That's my motto.
It's a very bad analogy, and none of us are smarter for that.
Episode 3, dude, we got a new submission for the logo.
Okay, who did this time?
So this one is from Sabrina Gill, and she may or may not be my older sister. Okay, let's put it up. All right, initial thoughts. What do you think?
I mean, obviously Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
I look like I have a mullet.
But
it looks like Joe Dirt the Turtle.
The last 2 submissions, they both had you with long hair and me with a backwards hat. So I think we're a type now. We're officially a type.
So long hair, Nico, and Chris with the hat, which I'm wearing the backwards hat today.
Yeah, but it low-key looks like you have a mullet right now.
I look like I'm Kyle and I work at Monster.
I think this is a dope submission. I mean, it's definitely playing off of what our likes are, and you can definitely tell who's who.
No. No. Oh, yeah. No, though. Lars's, I like, Lars's was pretty accurate.
Who?
Lars? I mean, Pierce.
I was like, who is Lars? Lars?
Sorry, Mr. Turtleback. My bad. It's his middle name. Lars is his middle name.
My name's Lars, and I want to be your friend.
And I am Lars.
Thank you, Sabrina Gill, for that submission. That is awesome. Thank you for the turtle reference and letting us know what our type is. Joe Dirt and backwards hat guy, Kyle.
I'm not Joe Dirt. I said that. Long hair was my type, not Joe Dirt. All right. Checking in. So how was your week? What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Oh,
all right.
Zero has a lot to say.
You're excited for today's episode, aren't you, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Tell your uncle.
Wow.
Tell him.
He said what?
Yeah, he hates you.
Wow.
It's cool.
That's
though.
Fine.
It's cool. I mean, you don't like him, so it evens out.
You know, he's like that nephew that just bugs the crap out of you.
I hate you!
All right, so let's get into the topic of the day. Why don't you introduce it, Nico?
Cats versus dogs. I thought you were making a dog noise.
I'm a dog owner. You're a cat owner.
That's a true fact.
Yeah. So I grew up with dogs. Did you grow up with cats?
I grew up with cats.
Yeah. So
well, I mean, yes, but I grew up in a zoo, and what I mean by that is just my family had a whole bunch of different animals, except for dogs. We didn't have dogs. No,
we were kind of the same. We had dogs, turtles, rabbits, birds, no cats. Okay, I'm deathly allergic to cats. And I remember one specific time when I was at a sleepover. I was like 6 or 7, and my friend had a cat. I didn't know I was allergic at the time, but I was petting it and literally swelled up like Will Smith and Hitch.
Yeah, but see, that's not the cat's fault. That's like saying, I don't like avocado, but I'm allergic to it. Or that's saying I like avocado and I'm allergic to it. And then you're like, I hate avocados. Stay away from me. Like,
yeah, but
they didn't do anything to you.
Some cats are just dicks. Like,
yeah, but
okay.
Some dogs are dicks.
I guess, but you ever see like all those videos of the cats like looking at their owner and like there's something on the table and they're just like,
yeah, I have one of those cats.
You don't see a dog doing that.
He doesn't do it like that. He's mostly like pay attention. You know, when you just try to get your attention, but then once you pay attention to them, they don't do it. That's because a lot of the dogs are the same personality. Like, where are we going? What's today?
That's not true.
I want to play.
He is a good and smart master, and he made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Again, it's just preference. I don't think it's really like what's better conversation, because there's
I mean, we're not debating on which animal is better or not, so don't drag us too hard. I'm like hating on cats real hard right now.
Right? I'm like, you're the one being a dick. Zero just started doing this new thing to Sherbet, and I find it hilarious.
What?
But Nancy doesn't like it. I mean, obviously it's not a good thing, but Zero will, I guess, I haven't seen it yet, but he will bite Sherbet from behind and he'll start kicking him, like kneeing him like a UFC fighter. And all you hear is thud, 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 thud. And I'm just like, Nancy told me about it. She's like, Zero's doing this new thing where he's just grabbing Sherbet and all you hear is kick, 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 kick.
Tap out, like, tap out, tap out.
That's hilarious. And she's like, no, it's not. It's really bad. And I just can't stop laughing at the thought of it, because I just imagine them as UFC fighters and Zero just pummeling him. And Sherbet's a munchkin cat.
Yeah.
So he has very, very small limbs. So just he's very tiny in the first place, and just him being beat up is funny.
I mean, Zero's just being the older brother. That's all. It's all in good fun, I think. I don't know how cats work with that type of thing.
Again, every cat's different.
Yeah.
And see, Zero, on the other hand, is a full-blooded Bengal, so he's huge. Mm-hmm. So you have the biggest cat versus the smallest cat, and it's hilarious. And Sherbet will, I don't know, give him a run for his money. He'll tackle him. He'll beat the crap out of Zero too, and he's 1/8 his size. So
he's a savage. Both of them are savages. I've met Zero, and he's like, he don't take no shit, man. He's like,
he don't take no prisoners when he's murdering people.
But yeah, I mean, Leo's on that. He's always been kind of like hyper and loving and stuff like that, but he's kind of getting up there in age where he's just like, just get your hug and leave. Anyways, I mean, comment below, guys. Are you a cat person? You're a dog person? Either one is fine. All right, why don't we get into what are you watching?
I'm actually still on my Community train, because Community is an amazing show, but I've just hit the last season, so we'll see how it goes. And I can see why the show didn't last any more seasons. I think because people started leaving, but it's still good.
I just hit season 3, I think. It's cool to see how they play with different mediums, like throughout the episodes. Like one was a claymation, one had like an anime scene, and there was like the Western, and then like the Star Wars. Like there's so many like mediums, and it's like, oh, right. This is kind of fun,
dude. And there's more to come. There's more.
Oh my god, I just finished that second paintball episode. I'm like, this show is brilliant. man. Oh,
Let me give you cuts.
you know what just dropped on Disney Plus?
My mixtape.
Besides that,
Oh no. Oh
um,
no.
dinosaurs. Remember dinosaurs?
I'm a baby, got to love me. Big purple eyes, I'm very cuddly.
I
Hate
just
my
watched the
daddy.
first episode today. I'm like, dang, this is like good and bad at the same time.
It's so bad. It's so
So
bad.
bad. Like even the language and the way they treat each other, I'm like, dang, this is kind of sexist.
I mean, it was the 90s.
It was. Everything was allowed back then.
And he always used a frying pan to hit his father.
You do that one more time, and I'm going to throw you across the room.
I remember one episode they like talked about drugs. Like they used some plant as a metaphor, like for drugs, and they got like addicted to them. And it was like some real stuff. And then you know how at the end of the episode they have that thing where they're all just like sitting together and they're like, drugs aren't a funny thing, guys. And they're like talking to the viewer. I remember watching that as a kid and being like, dang, this is serious. Don't do drugs.
Okay, do you remember the finale to that show?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's not rough. It's like the saddest thing. It's super depressing because you can probably suspect what the finale is.
Oh no, they go extinct.
Yeah.
Oh no,
they all die.
I don't remember that. Spoiler alert! Spoiler.
I think it's the comet is coming. The comets are coming and they're like, we all have to get out of here. And they all just die.
How sad. I wonder if they knew they were getting canceled and that's why they ended it that way.
Or they were just, ending it the way dinosaurs would end.
Yeah, educational. This is how history happened.
And I don't think I realized that until way later on in life. I was like, oh, that's how it ended? Like oh.
Oh gosh, my heart.
Yeah, go back and watch that. Watch the end. It's just great.
If I need a good cry, I'll just skip to the finale. Anyways, what do you want to do next?
I got something in the vault still. I don't know how much more of these I have left. I really don't.
So is this what were we thinking?
Oh yeah, that could be a good title for what we're doing. What were we thinking?
Yay!
So playing beer pong, and we're living with Velvet, or I'm living with Velvet at the time. So she's already asleep. Our house isn't that big. And we're playing in the kitchen, and her room is probably, I don't know, 8 feet away, 10 feet away, around the corner. It's not that far. And we have like music playing really softly. And we're like, let's just play beer pong, guys. We'll be really quiet. And so we're playing beer pong, and Antonio's losing horribly. And he does this.
Antonio is now on rebuttal once again. Here we go. Clank one. I really hope I got all that.
Yeah. It went everywhere.
What were you saying, like, to taunt him?
So the point was we were so, hey, this is what happens when you have cats. They just start fighting randomly, and then they so the point of that was we were so bored on just playing beer pong. We always have to have some like a bet going or something to make it more interesting. And I had this expired peanut butter, these peanut butter cups, these GIFs.
Oh,
wait. Yeah, GIFs. I was like, GIF or GIF? GIF. It was a GIF, and they were expired. of course, Antonio eats anything, but
Human dumpster.
he was like, "Oh, if I lose, I'll eat one." And just us being weird, and I'm like, so wanted him to eat the expired peanut butter as if it was so gross. Probably didn't taste any different, but yeah, he was on rebuttal. I think that was the third video though that we took because he kept getting on rebuttal.
Yeah.
And then he kept getting back in the game. So eventually he lost, and then he knocks all the cups over.
That was hilarious because a hand just came out of like from off camera, came into frame and just went da-da-da-da-da.
And then I gave him a towel afterwards, and I don't know, the way I, soak up water is, you soak up water.
Yeah.
Jay he put it on the ground and just started pushing the rag, and it was just going everywhere. And I'm like, dude, you missed that entire half of the kitchen.
Oh God. I think it's extra funny because we're all trying to be so quiet, but we can't, like, we're holding in our laughs so hard and it just comes off as all right, let's get into getting to know you.
Oh, all right.
Know you, getting to know all about you.
This might be my, I always thought that the vault, or what were we thinking, it was going to be my favorite part of this. I really think it's come down to the questions.
And
I will say that episode 2's the editing and the questions, and I mean the editing as far as like, I don't know, that was just funny to me. I was dying.
I enjoy this segment too.
Come on, Sherbert, lay down.
All right, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
All right, I'll go first with a hard one.
All right, ready and go.
All right. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Ooh, talk to animals for sure. Hands down.
I was about to say.
Oh my God. There's so many times where I wish that I knew what Leo was thinking. Cause like, just tell me what you want, or like just to have conversations with him during the day is like, sup, dude? Like, what'd you see today? Dude, I saw this bird. Crazy. Just flew by and I was like, where did it go?
I was hoping you'd pick that, because if someone were to pick like all the languages in the world, it'd be like, okay, but you could you can have an app speak that for you. You can't be like, what'd I say?
Anyways, here we go. What is your dream role in musical theater?
Oh, see, that's hard because I'm a theater. I always say this, and what I mean by it, I'm not a theater person in that sense where I don't go out and like discover musicals. So what I hit was Jack and Newsies. Actually, let's just say Jack and Newsies. I didn't actually get cast as the role, but I did get to play it once, and whoa.
Dude, that's so awesome. Like a lot of the times when you're an understudy, you never get to go on. That's so cool that you got a show.
Oh, dude, I got like almost no rehearsal. And I mean that in every sense of the way.
Yeah.
Like maybe like about 1.5 rehearsals.
Sounds about right.
Scary as
I bet, but you killed it though.
All right. I'm gonna save this one for last because it's the funniest one.
Oh no.
Here, we'll go back with some lighter stuff. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
I want to say Canada because free healthcare, and they're not dumb over there. But I kind of want to live in Japan. I haven't been there yet. I had so many things that almost brought me out there to work, but still haven't been there.
Why don't you just fly over and visit and come right back?
I need to, because I need to know my roots.
Okay.
First thing that attracts you to the opposite sex, that's physical.
That's physical. I mean, like, is their face physical?
Yeah.
I think I usually tend to. It's always like if I'm attracted to them, this looks. I mean, I would say, yeah, the looks and the smile, teeth. Because you could be really pretty, and then as soon as you smile, if your teeth is messed up,
Oh.
like,
Just like that. Ah. And then you're just confused. I have so many questions. See, that's hard these days. If you were single and like you were out on the prowl or whatever, and everyone's wearing face masks, like how do you meet someone if like smile is your thing?
you don't know there's a thing now, the virtual dating. Like it's kind of it's Tinder or Kitty. Stop it! It's like any virtual or what am I trying to say? Any dating app. They have virtual meetups now that you don't even have to. You can interact video.
Oh,
so do that first because then you could be like, "Yo, smile real quick. How you doing?" That's how I'd open the call. Just the Eddie Murphy.
Oh man! All right, your turn.
Oh, is it already my turn? All right. Okay. How hungry do you have to be to eat a bug?
A bug?
So random.
Like, do I get to put sauce on it or anything like that?
No, just eat a bug. Like, how hungry do you have to be to eat a bug?
I mean, I'd have to be pretty hungry. Like,
I just
don't answer that. I'd have to be poor, no house, out in the jungle. That's when I eat a bug.
On Survivor, like
yeah, Fear Factor. That's when I do it. What a random question.
I told you these questions just wait. The last two I have are probably the best ones.
Oh God. All right.
Or am I hyping it up?
What's your? Wait. Okay. What's your go-to karaoke song?
That's the thing. That's my secret. I don't do karaoke. Nope. I think I've done karaoke 3, maybe under 5 times.
And what was your song back then?
I don't remember. because okay, the songs that I'm more comfortable with singing are songs that are never in the karaoke book, for one. Songs that even on when they came out with was it Carafun, the app that you could like put in your own songs into the karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even on that, or they weren't on that at the time. And I mean the songs that I'm comfortable with singing. So I don't know. I honestly don't remember because I rarely ever do it.
All right, fair.
Neutral answer. What's the most boring thing ever?
DMV. Golf. Watching golf. I cannot watch golf. I'm sorry for all you golfers out there, but dang, that sport is boring.
Which rich guy will need 3 less strokes over the course of 72 holes? The guy in the polo or the guy in the turtleneck? Whoever it is will get to try on a jacket.
Who is your all-time favorite cartoon character?
Oh, that's too hard. I watch too many cartoons. I mean, can we limit it to like the 90s, or I don't even know.
All right, 90s.
That doesn't help me.
I'll give you top 3. Top
3. There's too many cartoons. I mean, I'd have to. Hey Arnold, or Arnold. You know what? Let's just stick with Arnold because he's the only one I can remember.
All right, football head. I see you.
He had like the plaid undershirt, but it was just a shirt though.
Yeah, he was so cool, and he was into jazz music and stuff. That was tight.
Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
I've had this discussion before.
Popular question, eh?
Oh my god. I mean, in a way, yeah, it's wrong because vegetarians don't eat anything with a face. There's so many different like pescatarian and like different Aryans. Yeah, Atarians. But yeah, if your whole thing is like you don't eat anything with a face, animal crackers have faces, so I guess you can only eat the broken ones.
So what, you tear them in half?
Yeah, you only eat the backside of them.
So you're saying it is wrong for vegetarians to eat animal crackers?
I don't think it's wrong, but I think it's ironic.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
All right, this one might hurt you. All right, you got to get rid of one. Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, Three Ninjas, or Surf Ninjas? Got to get rid of one.
Three Ninjas.
I said the same thing.
Yes. And that, you know, I thought that would be a lot harder.
I mean, we love Three Ninjas.
We love it, but
we can live without it in comparison to the other two.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It just, for some reason, it stood out more to like be okay with it being gone.
It's funny when you're presented with the options and you finally think, actually that movie's not that good.
But I didn't come to that conclusion. If I had to choose, I can't take Ninja Turtles away. I can't do it.
You can't, yeah.
And it's just too pivotal to me. And Surf Ninjas, that's just the hidden gem that, first of all, not a lot of people know about.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, most people hate. And it's too much. There's too much that I invested in that one.
Yeah.
And I feel like
it's sentimental.
Yeah. And to find people that love that movie and know of that movie is a rare thing, which is why we gravitated so much to each other.
Dude, we can quote Surf Ninjas so much. That's why in the last episode, I put that clip in there because I knew you'd like it.
Money can't buy knives.
I was I used to do with these specific movies, actually, those two that you minus Three Ninjas, the other two. Mm-hmm. When we went across country when we moved from North Carolina to California, I could actually watch those movies in my head without watching those movies.
Yeah.
That's how I passed the time. I was definitely okay, I'm gonna watch Surf Ninjas. And I would start the opening credits with the fights. I would go for about an hour and 20 and watch the entire movie. Sometimes I'd fast forward because, you know, our brains are.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I like those two movies the best.
That's cool. That's cool.
Also, I shaved. Random fact.
Was that the last question?
That was my last question. That was your last question.
We're complete.
God, I feel like these go so much faster now, in a way.
I know, but it's like when we first started this, we wanted it to be like rapid fire really quick, but it's like impossible to not talk about your answers.
I feel like it's more interesting to see both of our answers. Well, not both of our answers. It just opens up the conversation, and it's more interesting that way.
Yeah.
We
should get rid of all of the other segments and just do questions.
No. The Chris and Nico rapid fire questions. It doesn't really roll off the tongue. Chris and Nico rapid fire questions. It's just half an hour of us asking each other questions.
I'd watch it.
I would too, but I mean, it depends on the questions. Like, I don't know.
That's true.
Oh, you know what? We should. Okay, definitely. If we don't have whiteboards next week, you want to just play off of pieces of paper and do a newlywed game. Tell us.
Yeah.
I would say people should tell us the questions. I'll ask on like social media. People.
Yeah.
Give us questions on what to ask each other.
That sounds like a Nico challenge.
Nico challenge!
No!
That's gonna be the thumbnail of you like this and me like.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Well.
Well, episode 3 in the bag.
Bleak. Do the biting motion. That means you're a biter. That means people copy you if you're a biter.
Yeah. So don't bite. Unless you're into that kind of thing.
Just lightly bite.
Nibble.
Nibble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. So what do you think, man? You want to do this again next week?
Chris and Nico in the evening.
Thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of the Chris and Nico podcast.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us for the 3rd week in a row. It's just getting better and better and better. And we can't thank you guys enough for, watching this. You don't have to be live to watch this. Just click it, support us. That's the best thing you could do for us. But if you also want to support us a little bit more, we're still looking for logo art, album art. Thank you, Sabrina, for submitting that one. You really nailed our turtles. I mean, we obviously knew who was who in that one. So, but we need more than 2 submissions. We have, it's going to say Lars. We have Pierce Turtleback and Sabrina. We have both of their submissions. We're kind of going to get a pegboard and just put a whole bunch on once we get enough and pick that one. So make sure yours is on the board.
Yeah. And let us know what topics you want us to discuss on this page. It's not just about us, it's about you guys. So we'd love to share our input on some burning questions that you have or topics. So let us know in the comments below, or you can hit us up on all of our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. And like always, don't forget to subscribe.
We'll see you all next week.
I'm like, what do I do with my hands?
Hold it.